Hi, I'm Katie Cleary here for World Animal News, and we have an amazing interview with David Casselman. He is the founder of EcoFlix, as well as the founder of the Cambodia Wildlife Sanctuary. Thanks for joining us.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
So how does this passion start of yours? Was it something that you grew up with? The passion for wildlife, animals, elephants?
You know, it's an interesting question that I had not explored until fairly recently. But I did something when I was in camp, when I was a little boy. I threw a stone because I loved baseball and everything else, and I hit a chipmunk that was like 40 yards away from me. I just threw at it because I was stupid, and I killed it. It spun around on the ground and stopped, and I went over to this animal. I must have been 8 maybe. Obviously I started to cry, and I was trying to figure it out, and I could feel my insides change. It was like one side was merging with the other. I can't explain it exactly, but I was different from that moment on. Since then, really didn't want to kill anything. I didn't want to eat anything. You know, I was a little older before I stopped eating meat, but yeah, it was a very surprising metamorphosis.
So what is your one species that you said, okay, well, this is my one species that you just love, that you're passionate about, that you want to raise awareness for?
I started loving horses, loved horses my whole life. Then I fell in love with elephants. Then I became very passionate about saving whales because there are estimated 20,000 of them dying every year in ship strikes. So we've been working hard on that. We've been trained to subjugate, destroy, kill, whatever it is, all of the animals, and only now maybe are some people waking up to the reality that we need each other. We are part of the same world, and every part is connected. In fact, I'm writing a children's book right now called How Chipmunks Saved an Elephant.
Oh, I love that. Okay,
well, that's the story of my breakout, because I think kids need to hear that there is a connection early before they are forced into realizing it like I was, and maybe they can become passionate about it even younger. So.
Absolutely. So tell me about the Cambodia Wildlife Sanctuary and your advocacy with LEC.
So I co-founded the sanctuary with a friend of mine in Cambodia. His name is So Kong, and he is amazing and was very connected, and I didn't even know it. I said, you know, you've destroyed, clear-cut most of your land. Is there any land left? Are there any protected areas? And he said, well, we'd have to talk to the Minister of the Environment. I said, oh, I'd love to do that. He opens his flip phone, that shows you how long ago that was. And next thing you know, he says, we're having dinner with him tonight.
Wow, all right.
So that night he brings maps, and I see this largest sanctuary, Kulin Prom Tep is what it was called. It was 1 million acres of jungle land. And I said, how is it possible that there are 1 million acres? He says, that's where Pol Pot used to hide out. But over the course of now 24 years, between a combination of things, they have whittled it down from the back, you know, all kinds of corruption and things. But we still have thousands of acres, and LEC is my partner there. She runs it, and Derek, her husband, and they do an amazing job. And we've been rescuing all kinds of animals, and one of my favorite things is we created a primate section, 5 acres, just for rescuing gibbons and monkeys that have been injured. And now it's grown immensely, and through their work and Save Elephant Foundation, if anybody wants to help elephants, donate to Save Elephant Foundation. It's just a remarkable organization.
But I wanted to ask you and segue into EcoFlix. So as a founder of EcoFlix, how did you get started, and where did this idea come from?
I guess you could say I tripped and fell into it, but that actually isn't entirely true. During COVID, you know, wildlife filmmaking stopped. I thought, well, wildlife filmmakers probably need an outlet. So then I acquired the name. I thought of the name. I thought, you know, eco, ecology, Netflix, flicks, so EcoFlix, and I was fortunate enough to get the name.
It's a cool name.
I like it, thank you.
If people want to join EcoFlix and get involved, how can they do this?
Well, the simplest way is to just join the channel. We're online, you know, it's just ecoflix.com, and you can join, or, you know, you could buy a group of subscriptions and give them to your friends, and it's a nonprofit, so you get, you know, the money. We have an entire section dedicated to children called EcoFlix Kids.
EcoFlix Kids.
It's got all kinds of fun programming, from cartoons to shows put on by film by children. We have a show called On Safari with Nala.
Oh, I love
And
that.
Nala is a little girl in Botswana, and her father is a tour guide. And so he teaches her about a particular animal species, and then they'll go out and find it. And then on camera for like 3 minutes, she'll talk about that animal species with it right in front of her on camera. And I'm telling you, I don't care who you are, you're gonna learn something.
Yeah.
I watch and learn from every one of those shows, and you'd think,
Yeah.
you know, after a while I'd know something. I learn all kinds of stuff from it. It's so cool. You know, I'll tell you, the thing that I say is, what floats your boat? If there's some particular animal you care about, just do a little research and you'll find out they're all endangered. There's hardly any wild animals that aren't in jeopardy in some way. So if there's an animal you care about, maybe donate to the cause, maybe volunteer some time. You don't have to do that much, it all adds up. There's so many avenues, but you have to start with caring.
Yeah,
If you care, there's plenty of ways.
Yeah.
You just have to be willing to take the step.
Yeah, if you have a chance to give back, do it. I think this world needs more kindness and more compassion for all of God's beautiful creatures. So,
Well said.
well, thank you so much for joining us on World Animal News.
It's been my pleasure.
Thank you. And if you would like to learn more, please visit EcoFlix and get your subscription today. It helps so many nonprofits around the world. Thank you so much for watching World Animal News.